You're recognized.
Thank you, Congressman Raskin and Congresswoman Chu for setting up this important roundtable briefing. I think it's so important to highlight this issue for the American people. I just want to start off by noting that the National Park Service, you go on their website, at the Manhattan Project National Historical Park, they list the First Lady of Physics, Dr. Chen Shengwu. She came from China, and she was one of the prime reasons America was able to execute the Manhattan Project. And so I think it's very important to understand the contributions, as all of you know, of scientists from around the world that come to the United States and help the United States. And so, Professor Katz, I've got a question for you. American science and research, it is international at its core, right? That's how we innovate. Professor Katz, I'm sorry, did you hear me?
I'm sorry. I was looking for a question there. Yes, it is important that we engage globally in our research endeavors. As I mentioned in my testimony, there are many fields of science and technology where China is frankly in the lead. And of course, the activity of the government to sort of reinvest in R&D is an effort to catch up and surpass China in many areas. But we can learn as much from them as they learn from us. And so it's important to recognize that going forward. I also need to point out that a large percentage of our scientific and technical workforce in our leading research institutions like Stanford, like Berkeley, are from China or are Chinese Americans. And closing off that source of technical talent will have dramatic ramifications for our research enterprise in this country. We're a global activity. We depend on a global workforce. We depend on global collaborations.
Thank you. I'm looking at a letter here from the American Society for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. They wrote in opposition to the China initiative, and they stated that American science is international at its core, and we must do everything within our power to ensure the enterprise is diverse and collaborative. I'm just curious, Professor Katz, has Berkeley issued statements opposing the China initiative or raising this issue to the federal government?
No, I'm not aware that we have. Nevertheless, our chancellor, provost, and myself have made communication to our campus enshrining as a principle global collaboration and international activities for our research community and embracing the international diverse workforce that represents our activities on the campus.
Thank you. If you could look into it and ask those questions and see if Berkeley might want to issue such a statement, I think that would be helpful. And then Dr. Chu, first of all, thank you for your public service. And in your experience, now that you're at Stanford, similar question to you, I imagine a lot of the work that benefits American research is done collaboratively with other countries, including China. Is that right?
That's correct.
And if you could perhaps raise the issue of whether or not Stanford would like to issue similar statements, I think that would also be helpful. And then Dr. Shi, I have a question for you. Has the FBI ever apologized to you for just making a mistake?
Thank you, Congressman Liu, for asking. No, is the answer.
Has the Department of Justice ever apologized to you for messing up your life with their mistake?
No. If anything, they have said the opposite.
Right.
In the court documents.
Got it. Thank you. And Ms. Chen, has the FBI ever apologized to you for their mistake?
No, actually, I opposed to a high FBI official at a national conference of an organization. I specifically asked him why they haven't apologized to me. The answer was, we never apologize. We don't apologize.
I just note that the federal judge in the Wen-Ho Lee case did apologize on behalf of the United States of America to Wen-Ho Lee for the racial and ethnic profiling of Dr. Lee.
Yes, that's
This
correct.
does seek to do the right thing and at least apologize for messing up. I also note that I'm about to circulate a letter. One of the reforms that Attorney General Laura Lynch put in was to order implicit bias training for the entire Department of Justice. We're going to send a letter, actually a sign-on letter, simply asking the Department of Justice if they in fact have implemented that and to give us an update on it. With that, I yield back.